Begin laying on your back with your knees bent, feet on the floor, and arms outstretched to the side with your palms facing up. Perform alternating leg swings. Keep your toes in contact with the floor and swing your foot across your midline and towards your head. Exhale when you swing your foot towards your hand, and inhale to return to center. Then slightly increase the speed. Move with a sense of elasticity. Swing to a point of stretch, and rebound to switch sides. Exhale to swing. Inhale, return. Exhale, swing. Inhale, return. Several more times. Exhale, swing. Inhale, return. This time, pull the tip of your elbow towards your hip and curl in on your side. Add an arm swing so that your hand and foot meet with your head resting on the floor. Alternate sides. Inhaling when you open, exhaling when you close in. Face up when open, then face down when closed. Feel the gliding connection in hands and feet and rolling contact from shoulder to shoulder and hip to hip. Coordinate it with your breath. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Pull the tip of your elbow all the way into your pelvis so that you come to a very compact position. Use the swing of your arm and reach of your leg to slowly rock to a seated half-straddle position. Exhale as you rock the sole of the bent leg foot to the floor. Your knee will face the ceiling as you twist to face the straight leg. Allow your pelvis to rock along the floor and repeat several times. Inhale, lowering the knee, facing it. Exhale, rock the sole of the foot onto the floor, point the knee upwards, grow tall, and twist. Try having your foot as close to your pelvis as possible. Rocking from hip to hip, trying to place the sole of your foot on the floor. The next time that you face the straight leg, come into a sustained twist. Point your sit bones towards the floor and vertically lengthen your spine. Join your inner knee to your outer arm and firmly press those points together. Deepen your breath and gradually increase the twist from the bottom up to lengthen your spine. Inhale to grow taller. Exhale to push arm and leg together and spiral up. Fill the sides and back of your rib cage with air on the breath in. And as you exhale, imagine the top of your head spiraling up through the ceiling. Release from the twist. Return to the elbow tip to hip position and roll across your back to sit in a half straddle on the other side. Roll the sole of your foot onto the floor, twist and untwist. Lead with your contact points of pelvis and foot, and let the movement travel through your spine and out through your arms as if you were moving water. Repeat several more times, coordinating motion and breath. The next time that you're in a twist, join your outer arm to your inner knee, face the straight leg side. Point your sits bones towards the floor, lengthen the space between your hips and ribs, and gradually press your arm and leg together and grow taller. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to spiral from the bottom up. broaden your chest, lengthen the back of your neck, and keep searching for more length from the bottom up, and maybe more pressure between the arm and leg to find more opening in the chest and more verticality. On an exhale, unwind from the twist, fold into the elbow tip to hip position and rock to the other side. As you roll the sole of your foot onto the floor, reach far forwards and try rocking your pelvis off the floor. Look for a leg position that makes at least a rock and downward push into the floor possible. Rock several times, returning to the floor with as little impact as possible. You can use your hands on the floor, but reaching forward makes the weight shift easier. Now stay hovering. Deepen your breath. Reach your sits bones back. Lengthen the back of your neck and reach forwards. Slowly sit back down, landing with as little impact as possible, and roll to the other side. Rock off the floor and return back down with as little impact as possible. You can use the hands as needed, but try reaching the arms forward and sits bones back. Feel the length in the back of the neck and the opposition between the sits bones reaching back and the fingertips reaching forward with broad open chest. Use the breath, then move up into a sustained hold. Find a low point to hover, keeping the chest broad, the breath full. Then when it's time to come down, move slowly and roll your way down to the floor. Melt in elbow tip to hip and travel over to the other side. Now we'll integrate the wild thing position. Continue to swing your arm in the direction of your movement until your leading hand finds the floor behind your pelvis. Roll the feet onto the floor. Turn both knees towards the back arm. Push into the floor. Reach back and inhale to arch. On an exhale, close the front of your body down and sit lightly. Repeat. Swing the arm, push into the floor. Inhale, arch, opening the front of the hips, reaching back with the fingertips. Exhaling to close, pull back and sit. Once more with continuous motion. Turn the knees side, pull your pelvis towards the front foot. Reach far. And exhale completely as you come down back to sit, reaching out along the way. Fold in and transition over to the other side, brushing the floor with your fingers and toes. Rock across your back, then rock across your pelvis. Circle the arm back to catch the floor behind you. Turn both knees side and circle the top arm as you pull your hips forward and open. Reach long and exhale. Close as you sit lightly. Inhale, reach forwards, far away from you. Pull the hips open. Pull your ribs and hips away from one another in the front of your body. Look to your fingertips and then retract, closing in. Gather some energy and do it one more time. Reach, push, open and arc. As much length as possible from knee to pinky finger. Then exhale as you close in, pull back, slowly sit down, and rock to the other side. Now perform it as a loop. Roll across your back, across your pelvis, onto the feet, up into the arch. Find a stretch to peak. Then exhale, close down, pull into a compact position. Spread yourself along the floor. Brush, close, circle. Inhale, open and stretch, stretch, stretch. Then exhale, close, melt in, landing as lightly as possible. Use your breath. Try relaxing your neck and letting your head and eyes follow the movement. Feel the tips of your fingers, both spreading and touching space and touching the floor. Let your fingers lead you. They know the pathway. Draw the circle. Reach a little further than you think you can. And grow even longer as you come back down and in to sit. Try this pattern for as long as you like. Try putting it to music and see what you can do to make it your own.